Hey guys, welcome back to the Day Sports Podcast, and we got a bit of a different style of podcast. We got a Zoom podcast going. Few of the members are not available to get on in person, but we're making it work. We're making it work, and we're having an NFL special. And we got two new guests, Sammy and Hugo. How are you boys?
Good, mate.
Yeah, who heart to the listeners?
Oh gosh, that's all the time. Yeah, Super Bowl special. We had it. The Super Bowl happened yesterday. But before we get into that, your top four, the boys in the NFL that you would spend quarantine with. Sammy, I'll throw to you first.
All right, I've got this on my notes. So I reckon mine would be number one. I'd go Randy Moss, all time. Favorite receiver of all time. Great Minnesota man.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got Tom Brady. Be pretty sick to talk to the GOAT. I mean, he
Yeah.
just won the 7th ring.
Hopefully you
Pretty
stay in his
nuts.
house as well, I reckon.
Oh, mate, he'd be unreal. Like to stay there.
Hot wife, dude. Hot wife.
Yeah, hot wife. Awesome house. Like, that'd be
I
nuts.
think she makes more than him. I read something that she makes more than him.
Wait, dead set?
Yeah,
He doesn't make that
double.
much money, though, for, like, other people, like, compared to, like, other QBs.
Yeah.
Because he, like, takes pay cuts.
What a guy.
Then I got Justin Jefferson, because JJ, probably my favourite Vikings man at the moment.
Yep.
And then my favourite player, Buda Baker, because he's just the funniest bloke.
Yeah.
Puts the biggest hits on. I just think it'd be like a real laugh to quarantine.
I can back that. Here you go.
Yeah, he's a legend.
That's a tough list to top.
Look, obviously Tom Brady,
Yeah,
the
nice.
GOAT. Can't argue there.
Yeah.
All right, I want to hear no one saying he's not the GOAT. After yesterday, he's proved himself.
Yeah, watch this Joe Montana spec. No way.
No, and then yeah, Les, and then I'll probably say Tyreek Hill because he's good on the sticks, so a bit of frustration goes down with him. And then Derrick Henry, also one of my favorite players.
He's massive, eh?
So big.
And then is this like all at once or is it like individually?
No, you're quarantining all four of you, and you are quarantining together.
Oh, well then for the mix, I'll throw in Aaron Rodgers just to start some beef with Tom Brady.
Yeah, bit of a GOAT conversation.
It's probably a good option.
Yeah,
Fair
I like
enough.
that. Good.
The
I've
MVP.
gone. Let me just get it up. I've gone Travis Kelce, because I wanted a bit of a mix and race, shall I say? Because otherwise it would be very dark dominated house. Let's say that. And then I've gone Steelers corner, Joe Hayden, because this is all from Mic'd Up. What I've been watching from Mic'd Up, and he's a funny bloke. Mark Ingram and Justin Jefferson, like you, Sammy. I think.
Yes.
Mark Ingram. That's a rare
Mark
one.
Ingram's hilarious.
He's so funny.
You seen him introduce Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, he's a funny bloke.
Dude, I heard Aaron Rodgers on the beers goes real hard. You see that video on Facebook?
Yeah,
Some chick found him like in the tray of a ute, just like sipping on a beer.
yeah.
So that's
just
also good company. That's good
yeah.
value.
Yeah, he'd seem like good
Yeah,
value.
he'd be involved in the drinking games then.
Maybe throw out who wouldn't you want to spend quarantine with?
Oh, if you, I reckon. Like Hugo,
Well, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Or just like some O lineman, like just like fat lad. Like no way. It'd be boring. No personality.
Apparently,
Any O lineman.
Yeah, that I reckon. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I was just thinking like.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the dark skinned people are pretty funny. So.
Yeah, maybe not like Big Ben or something. He'd be boring as.
Yeah.
Probably Jameis Winston. He's definitely not making the cut.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be kind of.
Jimmy Garoppolo. I do not rate him at all.
Oh no way, Jimmy G.
Yeah,
No one from the 49ers.
I can get around that actually.
No 49ers on it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Let's move on to some more serious business. The NFL Super Bowl 55, 31-9. Kind of a upset, I would say. Thoughts on your thoughts on the match, Sammy?
Oh, I like the first quarter was real good because everyone was going like neck and neck and like drives were getting completed.
Yeah.
But as soon as like the first tutty game came from like Tom Brady and Gronk, it was like all over then. Like I don't know, the Chiefs just like fell apart, and there was no pocket for Pat Mahomes to throw in.
Yeah, you got to give credit to
doubled.
Yeah, credit to Buccaneers defense there. They
were
played
unreal.
a blinder.
Yeah, they blitzed like so well all the time. I was like, yeah, right, fair enough. I thought, I was surprised that it was so one-sided, but I was real happy for Tommy to get his 7th.
Yeah, because the thing was, like pre-game, I was watching like one of the ESPN things, and he was saying how like player for player that the Bucks had like a better lineup, and they were saying how like Kansas City, like they're so like explosive and stuff, but they're very like top heavy. So it was basically like whether those like top players could like make up for the deficits like everywhere else.
I also think they've never been in that position before where they were like getting kind of pumped. Like they kind of cruised through the season and
exactly.
So like under Patty Mahomes, I think they said yesterday that they've never lost by double digits. So like
exactly, they've never really been down either.
Yeah.
Like by a lot.
Last time they were like down was against the Chargers in like week 2 or something like that. It was crazy.
And like Tom Brady like had a couple comeback wins, so like during the season. So I feel like he was pretty prepared if things went sour.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He's also clutch as fuck.
Yeah, I was scared for the Chiefs when before the game, but I'm not sure if Tom Brady said it or someone in the Bucs said they haven't played their best game yet, and I was thinking they're in some pretty good form, and if they haven't played their best game, Chiefs are in big trouble.
And their defense has come through like so clutch. Like they went on like a 6-game win streak, like coming into the playoffs, like into the Super Bowl and stuff. So the defense is like rated pretty poorly, but then like coming in, they really like boosted and they like really carried them through.
At the beginning of the season, before the season started, I thought Bucks would be contenders, and then as the season went on, like halfway through, I thought, no chance they're making it this far. And then they went on a bit of a run and delivered at the end, really.
Chemistry going.
Yeah,
definitely. Good in the end. They like real.
What do you reckon on the criticism Patty Mahomes is copping? I see a lot of memes and like a bit of social media abuse on Patty Mahomes' performance. To be fair, I didn't think he played that bad. I think he just didn't get protected at all, and then none of his boys caught well. Like just nothing was sticking for him. So I think he got a bit unlucky.
Yeah, but the Bucks like D line's like pretty good. You got like Pierre Paul, and you got like Shaq Barrett, and then linebackers you got like Levante David and stuff. So like, there's plenty.
They had big games as well. Like they were fired up. I think they were just more fired up. Like I don't think Pat Mahomes needs any slack. Like it's his like 3rd season in the NFL, and he's got them to 2 Super Bowls. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like his O-line let him down. He was running half the game because he just had nowhere to throw.
Yeah, one of their players was injured too. So they had a few shuffles to make in that O-line.
Yeah, it was like their right guard or something got stomped.
Yeah. So if that's Also, is there a comment to be made about the year after his contract gets like locked in?
That's what people are saying, Like, after he signs a $500 mil contract, is he going to be a bust now? But I think that's
I think he'll probably I won't say will win as many as Brady, but he is definitely probably the most talented quarterback we've seen period
in the league.
Yeah,
definitely. Not like Kirk Cousins, of course, but
that was the matchup everyone wanted. Like the whole Patty Mahomes, Tom Brady. Like, has Brady still got it in him? And like, is Patty Mahomes good enough? Like, that's the whole matchup.
Yeah. Well, it was like young Buck versus old Buck. So
I saw something saying that Patty Mahomes was in kindergarten when Brady was playing his first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's actually so mess when you think about it.
It's just
Tom Brady had never thrown a first quarter touchdown in like any of his Super Bowl appearances. So I think like he was pretty stoked after that. And then,
and to Gronk as well. How about turning back the clock there?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was so good.
And then did you like Gronk's training regime that he spoke about? Like how he didn't, like he just sent the video of him doing sprints on different days by just changing shirts on the same day and then just sending it on different days. I reckon that's so good.
That's actually quite clever. I hadn't heard that. That's hilarious.
It's good. That was good from him. But I didn't think like everyone on the Bucks had like the perfect game, I reckon. Like
they all just were so fired up. Hey, like they obviously wanted it more. I reckon they were like really wanted it. So yeah.
And the game plan they had, like the whole idea was that people like knew what to do against the Chiefs, but no one could really execute it because they were like that good. Like the fact that they could run the ball, and then Rojo and Fournette both had like good games on the ground, and then Tom Brady was able to pass like really well. I remember like end of the third quarter, he was throwing like 20 from 26 or something. So like he obviously knew what the fuck they were doing. Like
and then
and Fournette as well. Like
mate, nice. He had a blinder. Like you could tell from the first like 3 like rushes he took. Mate, he was on one because like
it's a sick story as well. You see, he tweeted in like 2014 when he was in high school. It was like, oh, I can't wait to be in the Super Bowl, and then he makes it, and then he got waived from like the Jags, then he got picked up by the Bucks, and then wins a ring. I reckon that's so sick.
That's a good.
But he went wrong. Retires after winning a ring, comes back first season back, wins another ring.
Yeah, I know.
Like is he retiring? You reckon?
I think he's done. He's done. I reckon.
He came back for Brady. Because
is Brady retiring?
No, he said he wasn't. He said we'll be back. Yeah.
Well, the thing was, he won his first 3 rings before he was 27, and then he didn't win a ring between 28 and like 36. So like he's obviously aging like a fine wine.
Yeah.
He's got 4 rings from 36 to 43.
Yeah, it's
he still got it in it.
Like the way he plays as well, like you don't have to be overly like athletic. He's so like he just releases it really quick out,
and he reads everything like so well.
You just got to be good mentally instead of physically for him. But his sort of play,
especially in like today's game where it like suits like a mobile quarterback for him to like kind of overcome and use like his like original kind of style. It's pretty crazy, I reckon.
100%,
When we switch over the other quarterback, I think you said something before. Patty Mahomes, he had a foot injury.
Yeah. So apparently
needs to be operated on.
Yeah, it's bad as well. I think when he got tripped up, he like crunched his foot or something.
Yeah.
Like, is it a coincidence that he starts hobbling in the third quarter once he's down by like 20 points? Or
that's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking that it was like a little bit of a fake one, but apparently
fake an injury, so it doesn't look as bad. Yeah, okay.
Well, he rushed him to 24 yards in the first like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's clearly like put it to work. It's clearly like all right. Like if he's playing on it, obviously like they're gonna put him through it because like last game of the season, whatever, he's getting operated anyway. Yeah. Then, you know,
like he definitely started hobbling on it as the game went later on. Like as the points went up, he went from like fresh to like just one. He basically had a crush in the right hand.
He did get absolutely crunched at one point though. I don't know if it was gonna come back from that when like 3 people like smashed him. I was like, oh.
Like their defense just let them down so hard. Like they just like kind of like it looked like they just gave up because like their offense was still playing well even in like the fourth quarter. Like they were making some like good plays, but it was just too late. Like the defense just like did not have anything in it.
Yeah.
To be able to hold up.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Some of the throws he was making, but still like the one where he's parallel to the ground and like he still like hit his target, bro. That's such an insane throw. Like the amount of arm power that bloke has is just nuts.
Oh, it's crazy. Like I don't know how he does it. Like phenomenal
indeed. We might have a look back at some of the moments in the season before the season started. Who do you think was going to be champs?
That's huge. I really wanted the Packers to get in at the start. Well, I wanted the Packers to make the bowl, but then
I thought the Chiefs. I thought they were gonna do it, but I just thought they were unbeatable. That was my opinion.
Before the season, I thought Chiefs were just gonna go back to back, and then even during before the finals like series kind of happened, I was thinking Chiefs like they hadn't even been playing their best football, like compared to last. And they were just still winning games. I think they only lost to Chargers. Chargers?
I think they lost to Chargers in like week 2 or something.
And they lost to Raiders early as well. I remember that.
The Raiders started good.
Yeah. Raiders are hot and cold though. They did choke a couple.
Better than being all cold like the little Vikes.
That's the thing with AFC though. Like there are so many contenders, but when you match up against the Chiefs, like you just couldn't see them losing. So that's how they're gonna get in a lot more bowls to come.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I was thinking. I was looking. I remember at one point that the Giants were still like they had lost like 7 games in a row mid-season.
Yeah.
And they were still like easily able to make the final series. I was like, that division is an absolute joke.
Well, what do you think of the whole controversy around Philly when they took Jalen out of the game and then they lost that game or won that game and then the Giants couldn't make playoffs? What do you think of that whole thing? Do you reckon that's okay to take a starting QB out or not?
Is that like tanking?
Well, they weren't tanking, but they just took Jalen Hurts out and
they put in that rookie quarterback down by like 7, like last 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, and then they lost, and then the Giants couldn't make it, and Washington did or something.
Yeah, like in like some undrafted spastic for like the game-winning drive. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with it. I reckon you play hard all the time, even when you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
Taking out your QB is kind of.
Can I just say, biggest fraud of the season has to be the Steelers.
Oh my gosh, I was just about to bring that up.
Arguably, like the shittest like schedule.
Yeah.
Like we're playing like the Bengals twice. They beat the Ravens at the start, which at the start everyone was backing Ravens to also go like pretty far. But everyone found out that they were pretty shit because Lamar Jackson just got found out about how to like counter him really. The fact that he can't throw that well.
Yeah, he didn't do that well in the end. So like, yeah, that was a bit scat for him.
So like for me watching, like I'm pretty new to watching NFL, but like the year before, like he like just rushed heaps, and then this year like he tried to like throw it. Like for me, he looked like he just tried to throw it a lot instead of just going back to what he knew.
Yeah, that's the thing. Go back to like what worked.
Yeah, he tried to play like an actual quarterback instead of a running back at quarterback, and then it just didn't work for him.
Yeah, they were saying like if he can throw over like 60-70%, like 60% like consistently, then he'll actually be like pretty good, like really good. But he's just like whack, man. He's just got to work on that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits legs way too quickly. Like as soon as the pocket remotely collapses, he's like, all
right. I thought Browns did a pretty good job as well.
Yes.
Yeah, they were.
Browns. Huge respect for the Browns.
Yeah,
especially but they were saying that like OBJ like being out was like the best thing that could have happened to them because they were saying how like Baker Mayfield was just trying to feed him too many times, like too much, and they kind of just like screwed up the whole offense because he wasn't like actually making reads like sometimes he was just trying to feed OBJ on like Hail Marys.
Yeah. Do you like Baker Mayfield as quarterback for the Browns?
Oh, I would hate him on my team, but I'm glad he's on the Browns. Like, he performs sometimes, but like, I mean, this is coming from me, where we've got a QB that can't win Monday Night Football, but like, I would not want Baker Mayfield on my team. King Kirk. Oh mate.
Yeah, yeah. Vikings were not ideal this season, to say the least.
Started off like 0-4. I was like, all right, let's take Trevor then. Absolutely disgraceful.
I remember we got up like the second week and we were just like, the Vikings suck.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there, just like, not even watching the game anymore. We'd lose into like the Colts or something. I'm like, hang on. What is going on?
What's going on here?
Colts are good.
Yeah, I know, but Mike should beat the Colts. Our team on paper's good.
Yeah.
All right. Philip Rivers, though.
And they had Jonathan Taylor as well. Rookie did really well.
Yeah.
And that Michael Pittman Jr.
He was good.
Got good YouTube.
Talking about disappointments, your boys. I thought Cam Newton was going to be the answer after the first week.
Mate, he had a couple games where he just choked like at the end. Like I
think that Seahawks game where they lost in the last. I think that was not a huge. It was like a turning point in that season. It kind of all went downhill after that.
Yeah. To be fair, not many weapons to work with at the Patriots at the moment. Cam Newton's also packing his bags.
Yeah, it was a 1-year contract and he's definitely not getting.
Yeah. I saw a mock draft. Talk about Mac Jones coming to the Patriots at 15th pick. Don't know if that's a conspiracy, if that'll happen, but that could be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Well, that mock also had 5 QBs going in the top 15. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of real good QBs in this draft, and there's like the Oklahoma receiver, like Devontae Smith or something. Yeah, he's kind of a freak.
What's a
question for you, mate? Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry versus Justin Herbert. That was a big debate. I knew it was Derrick Henry the whole time. Were you like a Herbert advocate?
Yes and no. I would, yeah. I'm more Derrick Henry, but like he played really well. Like, but like he's just nowhere. Like, if you're saying Offensive Player of the Year and giving it to, like, your team actually needs to rely, like, needs to be getting into playoffs if you want to be an Offensive Player of the Year, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, they need to be like a carrying a team enough to be able to get.
Rookie
like Derrick Henry's a literal carry for the Titans. Like, without him, they do nothing.
Rookie of the Year was robbery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jeffo got robbed.
Was definitely my favorite for that.
Oh, I wanted Jeffo to win so bad.
Yeah, who won Rookie of the Year?
Herbert.
Wait, so
yeah,
he was up for both. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like, there was a debate in our football chat. It was basically just Les, just huge advocate.
Les loves Herbert, and I can't stand it.
That was like basically it.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Like, when you rush for 2,000 yards, you can't really like be able to like not win that.
Yeah, that's actually fact.
Literally, Aaron Rodgers didn't have like such a good season. Like, I reckon Derrick Henry was in the MVP race as well.
Who's the last MVP that's not a quarterback?
That's what I'm saying. It was a while. I don't know if it was either real recent or heaps long ago.
Yeah,
it might have been like a running back or something.
Which was the last?
I want to say McCaffrey, but I know that's wrong.
McCaffrey won like Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. It was 2006.
Yeah, right.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or Adrian Peterson, 2012.
What was that?
IP won it.
Oh yeah. Oh, jokes. JJ what?
JJ what?
Oh no. What am I reading? This website's dead. Hold on.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson. He's also past payday. I think, wasn't he retiring too? Or am I just
something like that? I don't know. He's just getting bounced around teams at the moment. I think he's just staying to play because he gets paid big money. So it's like, why not? And like $4 million, run a ball.
Yeah, exactly. Like when people ask these guys to retire, like, mate, it's not a big deal if you just pick up an extra like $5 million. Like, for 1 year.
Like, get like a few reps every game and you get $5 million. It's like, I'll do it.
It's not too bad.
I'll get flogged. I'll still do it.
Might get brain damage, but probably all good.
Yeah. We'll move on to the last segment. Even though, yes, on Monday didn't feel too much like a Super Bowl. Well, we can throw it back to our favorite Super Bowl moments. I'll start with you this time, Hugo.
My favorite has to be 28-3. Patriots coming back from the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, that's my least favorite.
That has to be my favorite. Or the Malcolm Butler interception on the goal line. That's like the two.
As if they didn't run that ball. That is so dumb.
Oh, no. Yeah. That is like the dumbest thing. I think Russell Wilson got abused for that as well.
It wasn't his call, though.
Oh, Pete Carroll got absolutely abused.
Yeah, because Pete Carroll had like beef or something and was like, nah. With Marshawn Lynch, who was like, nah, we're throwing it here. It's like, what are you doing?
Fucked.
Yeah, he actually was like, that you can't stop him from like that far out, and yet
it was like,
it's just
that's like words can't even explain how like stupid that was.
Even the commentators are like had no idea what was going on.
They literally said, "Oh, they're gonna run it here."
Away.
Yeah, but I like have you seen that NFL films where they show that they ran that play in Patriots like training and like no one could cover that play, and then
practiced it. Yeah, I saw that.
No one could do it, and then right when it needed to happen, he pulled it off.
Yeah.
I was like, that is awesome. That is.
And like he's in the air getting hit and he still holds onto it. It was nuts.
That's clutch.
But the 28-3, that was such a good game. Because I remember talking to Kyle, and Kyle was like, "You always back the underdogs against Patriots and then cash out." And then when they were up 28-3, he was like, "We were at lunch," and he was like, "I'm not cashing out." And I was like, "Mate, fucking wait." And then they came back. And it was
I remember
Kyle's friend.
some bloke on Twitter got a date with a tennis player by saying, "If Falcons win, will you go out with me?" And like she said, "Yeah, that's an easy like win from here." And then this tennis player had to like go out with some random bloke in like LA. It was funny. I'll find it.
That's funny, yeah.
Jenny Bouchard, that's the person.
Oh, Jenny Bouchard.
Yeah.
So hot.
Sammy, your favorite moment?
Oh, Hugo's not gonna like this one. My favorite moment's the Philly special.
Oh,
that was so good because Philly was so hyped up. Meek Mill just got released from jail, and then they just pulled like one of the best trick plays. And I was like, I was watching it and like,
I can't argue. That was pretty hype.
It was so hype. Nick Foles, the backup QB, just goes, "Yeah, we're on Philly special."
Like Nick Foles,
the Eli Manning helmet catch. That is probably one of the most Super Bowl moments of all time.
Oh, that one too. That one was up there for me.
Yeah, like there's no real moment from this Super Bowl compared to.
That's the big thing. Like all of them, most of the Super Bowls have like a big thing. Like last year, when
the 3rd and 15 where they ran Wasp, that's a massive moment.
It's like this one was just like, all right, they got pumped in 2 quarters, and that was it.
Yeah. I dead set fell asleep in the last quarter. I was like, this is just dead. Like it was
just chewing the clock and like
gave up so many flags too. They gave up like
95 yards in the first half or something.
That was like a record or something.
Yeah,
I know because Tyrann Mathieu was like trying to beef Tom Brady. I saw that one. I was like, bro, just leave it. Like,
don't talk to the goat like that.
Yeah.
Who are you, boss?
Tom Brady does not have time for Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah. Tom Brady's just trying to get his 7th ring, mate. You're a little rookie to him.
I do like Tyrann Mathieu, but like he's got no place in doing that.
Yeah, he's a good leader.
Yeah. I'm a huge Mike Evans fan. Although like he didn't have he had a good season in terms of like touchdowns, but like in terms of yards, he wasn't exactly.
What about AB getting a tutty? That was sick.
Yeah. What a turnaround for that bloke.
I know. About to fight Jake Paul, and now he's getting played in the Super Bowl.
That's when you know your career's at a low when you're trying to fight Jake Paul.
So you know you need money. You're like, oh no.
Turn around for that bloke. I think I might wrap it up there.
Comeback player of the year.
Sorry?
Comeback player of the year, Alex Smith.
Yes. Oh,
deserved. So deserved.
I saw that like high IQ play where like he took the football with him off the field to like I don't really fully understand it, but like I don't know, he like wasted time somehow, and like you just got to Google it. It's like Alex Smith 200 IQ play, and he like
200 IQ.
he used some like really rare rule. And like took the ball off the field and like ran down the clock at halftime. I was like,
"That's a huge dose." Alex Smith, comeback player.
Yeah. So good because he was almost going to get his leg cut off, like on the way to the hospital. And
yeah.
I was like, "Oh yucks, that's a bad break."
Almost died from infection, and plays NFL next year.
Yeah, comes back. Imagine. What a freak! Good on him.
Yeah.
Redskins still suck, but all good.
Yeah.
They don't even have a name anymore.
Washington football team. That's the deadest name ever.
That is the biggest. Oh, it's the worst name.
Yeah. How about we finish off with you give us a name for the Washington team. We'll sign up for that.
Anything, literally anything,
The Washington anythings. You guys going with Washington anythings?
Literally anything.
That's a big shitty, Hugo.
All I have, we just need like a fan vote where it's just like a poll and you just submit stuff and people will vote on it. I reckon that's all you have to do. Like, That's the next best thing. Like football team is hopeless.
Yeah, you just need something like not racist. Like it can't be that hard.
The Washington N-words, yeah. Get those in.
Yeah, what if they just change to the Washington Indians? Like, oh, what the fucking mental. No, Warriors could be kind of cool or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
like the Washington Warriors.
Yeah.
I could get around that, but
I'll give that a dose.
Yeah, give me a dose on that.
I'll give that a dose.
I like that you gave him watching the podcast, eh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wrap it up there. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow, and Apple Podcasts, also give us a follow. YouTube, please like and subscribe, and follow the Instagram page and the TikTok. That's starting to pop up a little bit. So yeah, get on that. Thanks for joining us, boys.
Thanks for having us, mate.
No, it's a pleasure to be here, mate.
Yeah, solid. See you, boys.